It's been 2 years since I quit social media, and in this video, I want to share 16 lessons that I wish I knew sooner. So if you're hooked to your phone and feel like you're wasting your life, this might just save you from years of regret. Number 1. When I first tried to quit social media, I thought if I just delete the apps, then everything would fix magically. Then I kept picking up my phone every few minutes, tapping the exact spot where ID used to be, like a phantom loop. Then I broke. I downloaded them again. Then I scroll for hours. Then I felt regret, so I delete them again. Then I would download them again. It's like a constant loop, and that happened more than 100 times. And it was because I was completely addicted to social media, but I couldn't accept the reality. You need to treat social media as an addiction, not just a bad habit. Number 2. Imagine someone who's been smoking for years. One day they woke up, they throw away all their cigarettes, and they just feel amazing. They'll be like, yay, I finally quit my smoking. But it doesn't happen like that. You can't just quit cold turkey. The body will be like, I need the nicotine. They'll feel headache, they'll feel restless, and it will be a miserable thing. My point is, deleting apps straight away doesn't work. What worked for me was using app blockers. I use the one called ScreenZen app. It's completely free. It helped me limit the app's usage up to like 10 minutes a day. This might sound stupid to some of you guys. You'll be like, why would you need another app to quit the social media? But you have to accept that in that state, I was an addict and I didn't have 100% control over myself, so I needed that. So if you're in that situation, it's so much better to just ease into the app. Like after a month or so, my tolerance literally went down and I didn't feel the urge to pick up my phone every 3 seconds. Number 3. Think of social media as a 24/7 buffet. It's endless, it's always new. Everything is constantly being served to you. If you eat everything on a table, you'll just feel bloated and you feel like a fat piece of shit. Fear of missing out is the main reason why we cannot quit social media. It's always like, what if I miss something? What if I miss the latest news? What if I miss the latest drama or whatever? I was so busy checking everyone's life, I didn't even know what the fuck I want. I literally didn't have a purpose. I literally didn't know what to do. The thing is, if you quit social media, you will miss out on things, and that's okay. You're not born just to do these kind of things. You're here to live yours. Number 4. When I first started to use Facebook and IG, I didn't know what it was doing to me. I thought I was just having fun, scrolling, checking memes, liking photos, uploading photos and whatever. I thought that was it. I normally don't like clubbing or drinking all these kind of degenerate stuff. I don't like it. But after a year or so, I kind of want to do those things because everyone around me was doing, and I felt like I am this uncool, weird guy who doesn't do these kind of things. The scary part is you don't even realize that your values are getting shifted overnight. One day you wake up and you realize that you care more about looking happy and being cool than actually being happy. Number 5. Back in 2022, I was working at 9 to 5. It was a low-level job. As usual, I would commute and do the work, etc. I hated that job, but I had no purpose. I didn't even know what to do. The only thing I know was I didn't want to continue that 9 to 5 part. When I look around, all of my friends are kind of clear, but they all knew kind of what they want, and here I was living like a complete loser. I didn't know what the hell I want, and it was so painful and depressing. Like, I had that pain, but I did nothing about it. Instead, I used to scroll for hours whenever I had time, because when I scroll, I felt like my pain went away. Like, I don't feel that pain anymore, and I was escaping. What I didn't realize was that these social media and this scrolling is extremely good at numbing our emotion. It's not regulating our emotion like a normal, healthy way. It is just numbing, and it would come back even stronger. It's literally like doing a drug, but it is more dangerous because it is so damn normalized and everyone is accessible to it. Number 6. Every time I felt slightly anxious or depressed or whenever I'm feeling a bit of discomfort, I would reach to my phone like a instinct. Even when the times I didn't want to pick up my phone, like when I'm focusing, my brain will be like, I need to check the weather, or I need to check the email or whatever. It would come up with all kind of bullshit just to pick up the phone. Since all these apps are so convenient to use and you get all your needs met, I become kind of addicted to living in comfort, and whenever things slightly get discomfort, I couldn't tolerate it. I thought that was life is supposed to be like. I shouldn't live in discomfort. You know how messed up I was. Oh my god. I literally was a dumb guy. But the thing is, life is supposed to live in discomfort, and it is the best way. And stupid me didn't realize that, and so don't be a stupid cunt like me. This brings on to my lesson number 7. Quitting social media will feel like you are quitting an addiction, so it will be painful. You will feel restless, and pain is inevitable. You have to accept that it's either you feel the pain right now or you feel the pain or regret later. And that pain or regret is far, far worse than anything. I wasted my life literally from 2019 to 2022. All I did was chasing pleasure and doing instant gratification activities. And that pain is so worse, man. Looking back, and I wasted so many years. So accept that pain is going to happen. And once you finally accept that, things get a lot more easier. Number 8. At one point, I look at my screen time, like how much time I'm spending on my phone, and the number was disgusting. Turns out I could have learned Mandarin and Japanese at the same time. Instead, I had a PhD in TikTok memes and rabbit holes about conspiracy theories. My point is, after you quit social media, you will get all the time, and you have to replace with something meaningful to you. You will even kind of feel depressed, when you don't do nothing with all these extra time. So I would recommend start to meditate, do breath work, and start to find your purpose. That's the most important thing. Good habits that are fulfilling for you. If not, you will always relapse because you have nothing to replace it. And your brain always wants the dopamine. So you have to find from healthier sources. Number 9. When I quit social media, I felt super lonely. At first, it's so weird and painful. Like, I was missing out. Everyone seems to be doing something, posting something, being seen. And here I was, just existing. Alone. But the thing is, I didn't die, and in fact, I even enjoy being alone. We're so plugged in with so many things going on in our lives, and we forgot to live by ourselves. Being alone isn't a punishment, it's actually a necessary part. There is a favorite quote of mine from Friedrich Nietzsche. I hope I don't butcher the pronunciation. The quote says, "If you try to go your own way, you will be lonely often, and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself." It is just amazing. Number 10. I used to compare myself with everyone around me. Especially when I wake up, the first thing I do is check my phone, scroll for hours, see what everyone is doing, and then feel terrible for myself. After I quit, everything changed. My mental health got significantly better because I'm not comparing myself with anyone, and I began to enjoy my own progress. And it was so peaceful. Because the thing is, we cannot compare ourselves to anyone. Like, we all have different backgrounds and shit. And comparison literally is a thief of joy. It's so obvious, but we all do it. And I know that you probably know about this too. I'm just here to remind you. Number 11. For years, I feel like I was driving a car with loud music blasting. I don't have that noise in my head anymore. With these constant scrolling and constant consuming content, I start to notice my thoughts, like things I need to be doing, things I've been avoiding. I'm not gonna lie, it's painful. It's painful to sit with your thoughts. But as I was meditating also, I become a lot more present. I become so aware of my thoughts. I still have the urge to pick up my phone and scroll. I already knew that I shouldn't be doing it, so I don't do it. I can't stress this enough for you to start meditating. Because of that, my autopilot behavior is finally broken. Number 12. I'm an introvert. Every decision I made was influenced by people around me. I was so caught up in my head, like, it's always like, what if that person think about me? What if that person think about me and shit? I was afraid to be myself. It was just a stupid spotlight effect I was experiencing. But I want to imagine this. Do you think about this man every day and be like, oh my god, he's such a terrible human being? No, right? The only reason I give that example is because people remember more about negative things than positive things. The thing is, we all gonna die, and a year after we die, no one is really going to remember what we did in our life. If people don't care about that kind of people, why would they care about you and me? I mean, normal people. It's kind of weird to think like this. So do whatever the fuck you want and stop caring about people. Number 13. Okay, this is a big mistake that I made. I used to think that social media is this complete evil thing that I need to avoid at all costs. Sure, it has more negative thing than positive, but it still have good things and we can take advantage of it, but I didn't took it. Especially for YouTube and X. If you optimize your feed, these platforms are really good. The thing is, we never learned to have actual good digital habits. And this is the world we are living in now. It's only going to be more virtual and virtual now with the AI. If we don't have good digital habits, we're just going to get left out. So generally, these are the things you should be doing. Don't use your phone just after waking up. Start to meditate or read. I cannot stress this enough. This will rewire your attention span and improve your focus like any other. Always use social media on your laptop or don't get logged in. And if you want to use any, you have to type your password every single time. In that way, you create friction between you and the apps. Always turn off your notifications and follow stupid accounts. You know what I'm talking. Do not use your phone whilst eating. And if you're going to use any, it must only be your 100% conscious choice. Number 14. Algorithm isn't your enemy, it is the mirror. I used to think it is the enemy when I was in that deep end of my rut. All my feed was just memes and cat videos and soft porn and David Goggin yelling at me. It all happened because my mind was in entropy, which means my mind is in chaos. But when I tried to get my shit together and take back control, I wasn't seeking for those things because I was searching more about psychology and mindfulness and meditation and things. My whole new feed was about mindful creators. It wasn't toxic at all because my mind wasn't in chaos anymore. Number 15. We now have a shorter attention span than a goldfish, which is like 5 seconds. You know how terrible that is? Focus is a muscle. And when was the last time you ever pay attention to strengthen it? Literally zero. All we did was just try to ruin it even more. We now get to a point where watching movie is productive because we are so caught up watching these short form reels. We can't even focus for 5 minutes. So you need to strengthen your focus again. And don't expect to be able to focus for like 3 hours straight when you try to focus again. It doesn't happen since you've been destroying for so many years. So start with like 30 minutes of focus session, then take 5 to 10 minute breaks, then focus again, and over time slowly increase your duration. And after a month, you will be surprised about how much progress you've made. You know what? In this world of instant gratification and constant reels, focus is a freaking superpower. Number 16. People say time is the most valuable resource. I kinda disagree. It is only half of the equation because without attention, time is useless. I mean, you can have 3 hours, but if you just put your attention into just scrolling, nothing would happen. And attention is a new currency in this day and age. It might seem that all these social media platforms are free to use, but you're actually paying with your attention. And that's what the companies want. They spend billions to keep you hooked and engaged so that you don't get off the platform. Think about this. You don't just walk around your neighborhood and give around your debit card. It would be stupid. Then why would you give away your attention to all these negative, stupid things that don't serve you? Because that's what I did for years. It was a very stupid behavior that I did. So be super conscious of what you pay attention to. I really hope you get some kind of value from this video, and if you have any suggestions or any judgment, just comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys.